This is a photo of a broken man. This is iconic yet devastating picture of Roberto Baggio, one of the greatest ever footballers to play. A Ballon d'Or winner and an Italian hero, but this one moment, this photo, has been synonymous with his career, which has been dubbed as the man who died while standing. The year is 1970.
Brazil become the first team to ever win the World Cup 3 times. And didn't they do it in style? Pelé, the talisman once more.
Farino Baggio, father Roberto Baggio, was heartbroken when Italy lost to Brazil 4-1 in the World Cup final. His father was brought to tears and had to be consoled by his son. Roberto, who was only 3 years old at the time, had to console his father and told him, "Don't worry, Dad. I'll beat Brazil. I'll win you a World Cup." 24 years later, Baggio, the current Ballon d'Or winner, found himself in a World Cup. Despite a series of injuries prior to the tournament, Baggio was expected to be one of the stars of the 1994 World Cup. At his peak of his career, after a lackluster start, he led his team to the finals with 3 match-winning performances in the knockout rounds, wearing the number 10 and scoring 5 goals in the process. It was easy to say who was Italy's best player at the time. Baggio contributed to 71% of Italy's goals throughout the tournament. Baggio did everything right. The final came around and Baggio was not fully fit for it, after pulling his hamstring during the semi-finals and playing with the aid of painkiller injections. The fact that Baggio was holding his pain, taking pills even though he was allergic to painkillers after the game versus Hungary, this shows how Italy desperately needed him. He was a literal hero, scoring wonders to take them to the final. But of course, humans are humans, and limits do exist. The game ended 0-0 after extra time, and Baggio took the last penalty in the shootout, forever haunting him. The silence invaded all the houses in Italy. On the field, Roberto Baggio looked at the ground with his arms on his hips. It was not a simple image of defeat. It was as if a prodigy lost his soul. Never before have we seen such a bleak image on a football pitch. In his eyes, it could be infinite sadness, the representation of a broken dream, the broken promise of a child who swore to his father something he could never give him. Nothing and nobody could console him for years. Baggio, when he said after his career, "I still dream about it. If I could erase any moment from my career, it would be that one. I just couldn't accept how it ended. When my teammates went to supper, I locked myself in a room. For years, I had nightmares about that penalty for a long time." And after that game, in Italy became a popular phrase to say, "Soccer died poisoned, but Baggio died standing." If you enjoyed the video, please give it a like and subscribe. And I'll see you in the next one.